Hello everyone, and happy Thursday. I hope you've all had a really great week. I have been super busy. I'm finally feeling much better. Last week I was a little under the weather. I think just with being so busy and the retreat, it just wore me down. I haven't been sick in a really long time. So anyway, welcome. Glad you could make it. My name is Dana Mosley. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Phoenix, Arizona. So if you're watching live, you'll see the little live sign up at the top. If you are not watching live, you'll be watching the replay either on my Facebook page or my YouTube page. So welcome. And just drop a hi or a thumbs up. Let me know you're there. So I wanted to go over just a few announcements. It's been a while. You know, it's been a couple of weeks since I've been on. There's a lot going on. The holidays are coming. I'm just going to get to it. So I think we mentioned a while back that Stampin' Up! Is going to not have Celebration anymore. So that's a little sad, but they're going to start something new. It is called Product of the Month. So I think it's going to start in December. I need to watch the little video that they sent us, but I read the information sheet that they did send us. So you'll have the opportunity to get the product of the month once you place a $75 order. So your cart has to be $75, and then you'll have the option to be able to purchase the product of the month for $5. And you'll only be able to do that once. So it's not like Celebration where you could place so many orders and just keep getting all these things. So product of the month is just one item, and you'll get it once a month. And if you choose not to get it that month and it doesn't sell out, then the following month, say in January, say that they still have December product of the month. So in January, you can place a $75 order and you can get the January product of the month. And then you can place another $75 order and get the December back ordered. Well, not back ordered, but whatever's left over from December. So, but they said that they'll most likely they'll sell out. I guess it just depends on the popularity of the item. And all the items are supposed to be exclusive items. They're not something that you can just get. So it'll be kind of like Celebration where it's exclusive. So we'll see. I think December it starts. So fingers crossed. It's a good promotion. We'll see. Anyway, so other thing, Black Friday sale. Stampin' Up! Has never done a Black Friday sale before. So November 25th through December 1st. So that is next Tuesday through the following Monday. 40% off blends, 40% off paper trimmer and blades, and 40% off the ink bundles. So that's a good time to stock up on some things. Also 25% off select adhesive and 15% off select cardstock. I don't know what select means. I don't know if that means all of it. I'm not sure. So I guess we'll find out more on the 25th. So I think it's a good sale. It's going to be a great time to stock up on cardstock and adhesive. So I know I am. I'm starting a list of all the cardstock I'm running low on. So I will definitely be taking advantage of the sale. Hi Lily, glad you could join. Let's see. Also, Cyber Monday Paper Pumpkin sale. If you are not a subscriber to Paper Pumpkin, this is a perfect time to try it out. This is for prepaid subscriptions. This is not the month-to-month subscription. This is prepaid subscription. So from December 1st through the 9th, you can get a 3-month prepaid subscription for $61. Normal price is $81. 6-month is $122. Normal price is $162. Or a 12-month prepaid subscription, $244. Regular price, $324. So those are some really great deals on the Paper Pumpkin subscriptions. It does start with the December paper pumpkin. So you can't like skip it. You can't postpone it. So you have to start with the December. So that is the paper pumpkin sale. And that's it for like Stampin' Up! News right now. Also, this Saturday is my Friendsgiving kit together. I have lots of kits. It's a little too late to like pick a kit from online, but I might have it. So if you still want to join us, you are more than welcome. It's $30. You get to pick any kit from my boxes and boxes of kits that I have. I've kind of stocked up the last couple of months, so I have tons of kits for you to choose from. So you'll get a kit. I have a goodie bag. I have a make and take for you, and you get yummy food. We're having ham, roasted potatoes, corn, rolls, and then some kind of dessert. So it'll be a fun time just to get together and do some crafting and just enjoy everyone's company. And then also my holiday sweet shop is coming up December 13. This is formally my chocolate party. I decided to change the name of it because I wanted to offer more than just chocolate. Everyone thinks, ooh, chocolate party is just chocolate. But I don't know. I just felt like it was more, I don't know. It was just time for a little change. So I'm going to have a fun buffet of sweets and fun stuff. And you can make like a little goodie box to take home. You don't have to eat it all yourself. You can take some home and share it with your family. I'll also have the spring mini catalog. I was able to place a pre-order the other day, so that'll be coming up pretty soon. I'll have a make and take, of course shopping. If you've missed coming to some of my markets, I will have tons of things for you to buy, like stocking stuffer and gift kind of stuff. So come on by. I also plan on making salsa, so if you know, I will have my salsa for sale. So it'll be a really fun time. Like I said, it's formally a chocolate party, but I changed it to the holiday sweet shop. I just thought it was time for a change, so it'll be a really good day. All right, so I was going through some of my stuff, and I found this designer series paper that I completely forgot I bought. I had bought it, I think it was an online exclusive in July, and I had originally bought it to do like Christmas in July, and I ended up not using it because I went a different direction, and then I forgot about it. So we're going to make a card with it today. So I'm going to point you down and we will get started. Hold on. All right. So I'm sure this has happened to you. You've bought stuff with the intention of using it, and you forget that you have it, or plans change and you go in a different direction. Well, that's what happened with me. I bought this paper with the intention to use it for Christmas in July, and I didn't use it for whatever reason. I went in a different direction. So this is called Need for Tweed, and it's a little different. It is like it's like sweaters, but it's also a little bit different in the designer series paper because you get 3 sheets of the designs instead of 2. So this is side 1, and then this is the other side. They're pretty bold. And I think I bought this paper because of this one. So this is one side, and then the other side is kind of this red and green. It's kind of this Christmassy kind of pattern. And I think that's why I bought it. And then I forgot about it. So, and this one here probably would make a really good Christmas card as well. And then the other side is more of a neutral type color. And then there's this black and white, pretty bold. And then this side as well. Kind of more of a, it's black and white, but it's more of a toned down, almost gray. So this would make really great men's cards, I believe. So I am going to make a thank you card. So I'm going to use this little sheet of paper I have. I also wanted to show you, so I've also been asked, how do you come up with all your ideas? Well, I belong to a ton of groups. You probably follow other demonstrators as well. So I like to print out their directions or scribble directions, and then I've been placing my stuff in these little plastic bags or even our envelopes. Our plastic envelopes, and then I just keep them in a box. So this one was for a nail file holder, this one was for a treat holder. As you can see, these have directions, and these are from other demonstrators. So even I follow other demonstrators. So this is how I keep all of my ideas. They're all in a box. I have all my little scribbles and like score lines. So when I saw this paper, I thought I need one that is going to use a lot of DSP. So this is my packet. I have quite a few samples in this one, and then I also have the directions in the back. This was one from Patty Bennett. I've done this one a few times, and I really like this one. So I'm going to follow my directions here for my DSP and my scoring. So my DSP, I do need... I need it to be 5 1/4 by 11 3/4. So you are going to cut off just a little bit. So I'm going to do 5 1/4. And then it's 11 3/4. So I am just going to cut off 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to cut off just a little bit off the edge here. Okay, and then I need to score it. Get my cutting blade out of the way. So my first score is 1 3/4, and then 4 3/4, and then 7 3/4. All right, so that is it for the scoring. If you are planning to come to my Friendsgiving, this is the card that we will be making. So I've already pre-cut all of my other pieces that I'm going to need. So I need my card base layer, which is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. And then I do have my inside piece. This one is 5 by 3 3/4. And then I have some other little pieces here. So we are going to put this together real quick. This one's a quick one. So I'm just going to fold my designer series paper. So you're going to have to kind of like both sides of your designer series paper for this one. This is not one of those where you're not going to see one side. You're going to see both sides, obviously. So that's how you fold your designer series paper, just your basic accordion fold. And then I'm going to take my base piece, and I'm just going to glue this on. I'm going to use my Tombow glue. And I'm just going to add it to my base layer. Okay. Very simple. This is a very, very simple card. It is a great way to use up that designer series paper. So if you have a lot of like Christmas paper hanging around, which I know some of you do, this is a good one to use up for those Christmas cards that you might be lacking in. I know I have a lot of Christmas cards I need to send out. I need to take an inventory of my cards. All right, so let me stamp my pieces, and then I'm going to finish adding to my base here. So I have this stamp set here, Layered Thoughts. This is in the annual catalog. I really like this stamp set because the words are very big, and it has a lot of really great things in it. It has a happy birthday. There is a thank and a thinking and love, and then there's the little words that can go with it. There's the to and the you and the of. So thinking of you, thank you, love you. So this is a great stamp set to have on hand. Hey Chris, how are you? I hope everyone is doing well. So you missed all of my announcements, so go back and listen to them. We've got a lot of things coming up. We have some Black Friday sales, some Cyber Monday sale, paper pumpkin. I do have Friendsgiving kit together if you're interested in coming this weekend. It is $30 and you get to pick any kit from my stash of kits. Plus you'll get yummy food and a goodie bag, and we get to make this card. So we are going to make this card on Saturday. All right, so I'm making a thank you card, and I know this paper probably would make really good men's cards, so I might use up some of this paper later. So I'm just going to ink up my thank you. I'm using Early Espresso, and I'm going to stamp kind of a little at an angle. So see how it goes up that way? And I'm doing that on purpose because now I need to put the little U in there. So I'm just going to do thank you. So very simple stamping. Okay, and then I'm going to layer this onto this piece of Early Espresso. Just like that. There we go. Okay, so then I want to add a little ribbon. So again, I ordered some of this basic beige ribbon when it first came out, thinking of all these things I wanted to do with it, and I barely used it. So I'm going to use it on this card. I'm going to wrap it around this first piece here, and I'm just going to tie a cute little bow. So I'm all about like using up some of my stash right now. I've come across a few things that I bought, and then I ended up not using them for whatever reason. You know, sometimes you have these great ideas in your head and then things change, or it doesn't work out like you thought it would, or you find something else instead. So this is a great way to use up some of that designer series paper that you may have bought. Oh, my fingers are not working. You may have bought some designer series paper and then went in a different direction. So this is a great way to use it up. Wow, I am having trouble today tying my bows. Ugh. Now I know how you all feel. I know you guys get mad at me when I have too many bows, but they look so pretty. All right. There we go. That was a struggle. Wow. Give it a little trim. Okay. And then I'm going to use some dimensionals to put this thank you on. And I want to find exactly where I want to put it. I'm going to put it about here. So I want to put my dimensionals in this spot here. Okay. Within here. And then I'm going to put it on the other side of the ribbon. That way your dimensionals are not sitting on the ribbon. Because if it sits on the ribbon, it doesn't sit quite right. All right, so then we're just going to put this right on here. There, we have our little flap. We can open it. And then I'm also going to use the neutral matte dots. I'm going to open up this package here. Another item that we used a lot of this like last year, and then this I think these went to online exclusives, and or maybe it's online. I'm not sure, but you know, we get so many other embellishments that we forget about the ones that we have available. Here we go. I'm just going to add one here. I am just not doing well here. Got everything all over the place today. All right, there we go. So very simple card. I don't have any other samples for you besides the one that I did as my own sample. I just added a little bit different embellishments on it, but the same thing. So very easy card. It uses up your designer series paper. So get out that paper and then use it up. So I will post all the directions. I will put in all the score lines and everything for you. So I'll post those when we're done tonight, along with the card. So I hope everyone has a really great night and a great weekend. Like I said, if you want to come to the Thanksgiving or the Friendsgiving get together, it would be great to see you. I do have space available. If not, I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you back here in 2 weeks. Have a good night, everyone.